Welcome. 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 Wait, why can't I see that? Fucking my chats. My internet. What's happening? Oh. Okay. It's really fucking up right now. Are we failed to load module? Okay. It's just not loading the Twitch page. That was weird. Okay. Nope, it's okay. All right, well, we don't need to manage the stream. This is the stream. This is where I usually see the chat. It's just like, nah. Nah. Okay. I don't know what to make. That's never happened before. Okay. All right, let's go to. We'll figure it out. Hold on. Okay, well, we'll just monitor it elsewhere. Yo, Bigley, what up? Hell yeah. Yeah, whenever you're ready to hop on Discord, let me know. We'll get up on the Discord and I will talk you through making an emote. Yeah, song's really good. You are at a computer, right, Bigley? You're not just on your phone. To be clear, you could still do this on your phone. It's just going to be a little more difficult. All right, let's find the screenshot. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, probably that works. All right, it's good. It's a good song. It's a good song. It's a good song. But okay. All right. Yeah, let me know when you're ready. We can call each other. And I will yeah, we're going to edit that picture that I sent you. I'm going to you just follow along with me editing it. Okay. Yo. I can hear you. Chat can't for some reason though. Hold on. Ah. For some reason though. Hold on. There we go.
Noise is off and on. There it goes.
You're a little quiet there.
Plus, I turned on the volume some, so it doesn't echo. I feel like sometimes if I put you on speaker, and then
Okay.
I feel like if it's up loud, it echoes or something.
Okay, I'll turn it up on my end then.
Well, I got mine turned up too. Real quick, if I can just tell you, I could obviously watch, but I'm on a shitty computer, and my good one I have to work on getting it back out here at my office. So I'm way behind in a sense. I also just kind of need to know, like I should make a list. I can grab a pen and paper here if you tell me what to write down. But I know of OBS, or I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. Uh, if I have Windows 10, I think it is on that. It should come with Paint or whatever you're using to edit. I'm not sure if there's something else you recommend,
So
but
yeah, I'll
this is
send
how
you
new I am. As I know.
this is a website here. I'll send it to you. Called Photopea. It's Photoshop. It's a website that you could just use it in any. You could use it on your phone too. You could use that on. It's a photo editing software, or it's in the browser. It's a website, so you could just go to Google Chrome or Firefox, whatever you use. um,
Okay. I generally use Firefox, but I do have Chrome also.
Either one. Yeah, I mean, did you want to try to follow along?
Uh, I'm game. Let me see real quick if I can get this on my phone. I might look up this Photopea.
Yeah, you can do it on your phone. But it's a pretty good website. Whatever computer you're using should probably be able to load this up.
I tell you my specs would that help you to tell? Like my brother warns me not to try much on this PC. It's like a old JC Penney kind of a cash register thing. It's just my backup for making sure I can maintain work.
Yeah, I genuinely, yeah, this website's not very like resource intensive, and we're not really going to be doing heavy editing. So I'm pretty sure it should be able to handle the things that we're about to do here.
Okay. I would rather try to do this on my PC, so I'm closing out of my email here. I was doing work.
Yeah, no worries.
And then on my PC, then all I do is in the URL is I type Photopea, or do I have to go to some Play Store or something?
No, just in the browser. You can click the link that I sent you in Discord, or you can just type in Photopea, and it should be the first link that pops up on Google. It'll say like Photopea online photo editor. They're just Photopea, PEA.
Yeah, I see Photopea download. Should I go ahead and do that?
No, you don't. You shouldn't need to download it. No, you shouldn't need to download it.
I've got photo. The top one is Photopea download, then Photopea mobile, remove background, verse Photoshop, how to resize image, desktop app, tutorial reviews, and fonts. And that's just
You
typing in Photopea.
okay? Yeah. Here, look at my screen right here on the Twitch. Do you see this website? Just click the link that I sent you in Discord.
hard drive on my PC.
Yeah. Because you're not. Oh, so you're not on the. Okay, gotcha. Um,
Photo editor, I'll try that. I think I got it here. Photopia.com, online photo editor.
yes, that's it. Okay, and it should look like this,
And
right?
then, flip it back to you. Not yet, but it says like click start using Photopia, so I should probably click that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you don't need to download it. You should just be able to start using it. Yeah.
Yep. Now I look like you.
Okay, good. So go to your Discord again, and well, oh shit, you said it's not on your PC, so you can't download. Are you able to download that image that I sent you to your PC?
Yeah. Can I trust you on that. Can I give you my email address through Discord on the phone?
Yes.
And then you,
Yeah.
okay. Uh, okay. How do I private message you in that so I'm not spitting it out to everybody that's seen what you put in Discord? Or are we the message you sent me that is private between just me and
Yeah.
you?
That's private between us. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck is that? That's random as shit. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Wondering
Send.
about my email address or something different.
No, I went to go. I went to my Gmail to email that to you from my Gmail, and my Gmail had. I went insert a photo and pictures that I had taken from my phone like years ago were like saved for some reason. I guess on some sort of Google Drive thing, which is I got to look into that. I should probably get rid of those because they were dirty photos too. They weren't like just regular pictures. So I was like, that's weird. I don't know how those ended up there. I'm usually pretty good about that. Um, yeah, I'll send them. I'll send it to
That's
you
my
later, Blue Room. What?
that's my work email, so please
Yeah, no, it's
never
not. Don't
send me
worry.
anything with any kind of risk, because
There,
I'm sunk if I blow that. Because I
gotcha.
don't have a fake email or anything.
My definition of a dirty picture is different than everybody else's. And no, the dirty pictures that I'm talking about were not my dick out, or anything like that. I did have clothes on. So
I got
it's
you.
just like
I got
me
you.
shirtless with like a diaper on, climbing a tree at the park. They were like photos I uploaded to FetLife. But yeah, no, don't worry, don't worry. that I did not send those. I assure you.
Cool.
Okay, did you get it?
Look at it.
There's no subject. Maybe I could have added a subject. It should say the one scratch
It won't
wonder.
matter.
Or I spelt this wrong. It's super cute. Blue Room. I got a lot of compliments on it. People liked it a lot. It was my most liked photo on FetLife. Oh, also, we completed your redeem the other day, so now we're good. Snack check, big room voice. Yeah, we got food that day. All right, all of those have been completed. Good. Okay. Yeah, just let me know when you download it. I would save it to your desktop. What?
Yeah, I get you on that. I created a folder on my desktop even for the purpose of dealing with you on
Nice.
emoji shits.
Good. Yeah.
I'm not seeing it. I want to make sure that you have I guess my email address proper. I'm not
Yeah, I mean, I copy and
I'm
pasted it.
okay. I'm
So yeah,
looking at
double
it here.
check the Discord message. Yeah, I didn't type it. I copy and pasted what you sent me. So I put it in exactly the way that you.
If you went to spam or something.
Yeah, check. Yeah, there's a good chance of that because
Yes,
there's
you
no
did.
subject,
It
there's
did.
no words, and it's just a picture. Pretty good
Okay,
chance.
that's what it did.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I did it. I did Blue Room. Yes, thank you. Yeah, no rush. Just yeah. Once you download it, you can drag it and drop it into the Photopea page, or you can click open from computer and search for it on your desktop. One of those two options. But let me know when you're here. I'll leave this up on my take your time. I'll leave my screen up. Let me know when your screen looks like mine with the picture loaded into Photopea.
I'm there. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So you got it loaded
Anything
in?
else? Like I'd rather close one of my email and that. Should I go ahead and do that, or do you think you'd send me more stuff in this process?
You said what about the email? Close it,
I just
yes?
like to close out.
Yeah, I don't think
Safe, you
that
know
I'll
what I'm
send
saying?
you.
And that.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna do this one here. Unless, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could close out of it. Yeah, if you wanted to do more than this, we can. But I figured I'd give you like a basic intro as to like how to like you could take a picture like this, remove the background, and size it so that it can be uploaded as an emote. Is the plan?
All right. Okay, so I'm sitting here looking at you. I took and downsized my main uh view of you. Now what I would like to do is on my desktop to have another open tab or window, whatever you call it, but so I can see your screen. That's what I want to do is I see your screen, and then I want to be able to see the box guy, the Photoshop program. Is there
I can
how do I
share my
open
screen on Discord like that. So if you look on the Discord, you can see it there on your phone. Maybe is that better?
trying to make it bigger? Yep, quite tiny, but yeah, at least it gives me I can screw with that.
Okay. So, um, over in the left hand bar, there's a couple of tools. There's like a lasso looking one, and like an eyedropper, and then that square. Um, in there's one called Magic Wand. You could hit W too; it'll pull up the Magic Wand. But it's probably a little hard to see my mouse. If you go over to the left hand bar, it's the one, two, three, fourth tool down. There's the cursor, and if you hover over it, it says Move Tool, and then below that is the rectangle select, and below that is the lasso select, and what we want is the Magic Wand.
All right, I got the magic wand.
Okay. So you're just gonna click the okay. Actually, go back to the Magic Wand and right click it, and more
Okay.
options should show up. Click the one that says Quick Select.
Okay.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do is just you should be able to just tap the box in the center there, and it should select the box.
Yeah, and I did like you. It took the purple with it too.
Yeah, we will deal with that. We'll deal with that in a minute.
Yeah.
For the time being, this will work. And so what we're gonna want to do now is you're gonna right click. Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to switch tools to the rectangle select tool. I don't know why it works like this, but you're gonna have to switch and click to the rectangle select, and then we can right click and hit inverse. You following me? Let me know if you need me to slow down. Okay,
Yeah, I got you there.
okay. Now we will be able to erase all of that stuff without erasing the box. So the eraser tool again is on the left there. It's a little farther down. It's underneath the stamp, the one that looks like a stamp. It's called erase tool.
All right, erase tool. I clicked it.
Okay, so on the keyboard as well, so you could size if you right click, you can move this meter here, and it'll change the size of the eraser. Or you can hit the bracket keys right next to the P on the keyboard. The bracket keys will lower and make it bigger. So you don't have to constantly right click.
Okay.
And then we'll just erase all that.
Just hold that down and erase everything behind. Okay.
Now, it's a little blotchy on their arm there, I can see. So, I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. But like,
Cool.
actually, I am gonna. Okay, let's get rid of that. I am gonna try to get their hand saved in there. So I'll zoom in, and here's how we get rid of the purple. Now, it's pretty easy. If you hit Control D on the keyboard, it'll remove the selection that you have. And then now we can zoom in and out. If you hold down Control,
Do I have to hold it the whole time, or just hold it? Kind of hold the two together to engage it, or do I hold it the whole time while I'm like rubbing or something?
to deselect, you just hit Control D together. You hold down Control, and then you hit D, the D letter on the keyboard, while holding down Control, and it'll deselect.
Okay. I rubbed and erased a little bit of his knuckles, and can I undo?
Yep, Control Z.
Control Z. Write that down. Control Z is undo.
Yep. And so, yeah, if you see mine, yeah, I avoided where his knuckles were at, so that we can zoom in here, and we can fine tune that just by hand, right?
Okay. So, in my opinion, the Control D and trying to erase most of the purple, but I want to not dare go too close because we can work on that once we're zoomed in and a smaller eraser, I assume, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Control D again. I'm gonna try and use a little more caution here, and I'm getting rid of most of this purple.
And so, if you right click, there's the other setting under size is called hardness. I would turn that down to about 50%. What that's going to do is the eraser's not going to be as harsh, so you could get closer to things without it. Oh man, now we got now there's kind of an echo.
How am
What?
I zooming in on the box guy, and how do I
Okay.
make that even bigger?
So you're gonna hold down the Alt key on the keyboard, and then you can use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out.
Okay.
And then if you
Let
want to
me
move,
jot that down on Alt plus.
yeah, if you want to write that down, feel free. Yeah, I'll
wheel.
remind you again. Yeah. But so you hold Alt down and you use the scroll wheel on the mouse, and you can zoom in and out. And then once you're zoomed in, if you hold Control down and use the scroll wheel, it'll move it left to right.
Okay.
Yo, what up, Clover? Okay, if I don't do the redeem, I'll refund you those points. But we're doing a little bit of art right now. I'll do it. I will do it later for you, Clover. What's up, Bigley?
Oh, I'm good. I'm in the process of just trying to trace closer around the stuff I don't want to get rid of.
Yep. Thank you, Clover. Welcome in. Good to see you. So yeah, take your time. No rush. And then let me know when you're comfortable with how much you've removed, and I will teach you how to size this to be an emote.
Okay. I'm working on it. I ain't doing too bad, but I'm sure you're probably faster than me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, take your time. No rush. No rush. Yeah, this is what I did. I went to school for this. Photography,
That's tight.
Photoshop.
I appreciate you taking the time to work with me on it.
Yeah.
Again, something as I'm just getting older and it's getting harder to do my own line of work. I would love to be able to do this, even if it's part time. But if this is what good creators find annoying, is to do this. But if I can make some money doing it, shit, I'd much rather sit in the air conditioning than roast my ass in 100-degree weather and
Mm-hmm.
have a beer and tracing the shit out of stuff, you know?
Yeah, I feel it. Interesting, Clover. Yep. Enjoy. That is the best part of the popsicle is chewing on the wood. Okay, I'm gonna hit the bong. Bigley, like I said, take your time, no rush. Just let me know. Because we'll do a little more. The picture's a little dark, so I'm gonna up the brightness on it. And I'll teach you how to do that as well. Yeah, Clover. Yeah, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Like I said, I might do the redeem if you're not around later. I'll make sure I refund those points later tonight. But I want to focus on the art right now. Yeah, I assumed you were making an innuendo remark, Clover. That's what the eyebrows are about. The implication. Nobody knows what it means. It's provocative.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, so you weren't making innuendo? All right, Chloe, gotcha. Do you not know what innuendo means, or what? I'm still confused by your question mark. I don't. If you could explain a little bit what you're confused about, maybe we could answer.
You bumped my AC on 2 degrees.
Sorry, what? Bigley?
Sorry, I was asking my brother to put the air conditioner on.
Oh, okay. Well, because that's what I was doing. Um, 'Cause we were talking about wood in our mouths, some hardwood in our mouths. So, yep. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Okay.
So you don't use this for work, do you, Spelt? You just tinker with it, or like you never applied your schooling?
Yeah, not really. You know, I I'm upset with myself. I really like followed through. I only went to college for 1 year for photography, and that was it. I didn't graduate or anything, and so because too, I got upset because every fucking art teacher that I had was like, I actually majored in English. I actually majored in chemistry. Like I never even took a single art class, and I was like, what the actual fucking shit? I don't even need this degree. And so what I wanted to do was photojournalism, and it was tough. It was tough. Like I wasn't the best at writing. I wasn't the most well informed. And so like, you know, it I just stopped. I just stopped doing it, and I want to get back out there and do more of it. But yeah, I never really was able to get a job or apply my art skills into any form of making money.
Gotcha. I have no qualm or just asking. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Clover. Yeah, enjoy your lurk. Like I said, I'll ask if you're. I'll see if you're still around later for that redeem. If not, I'll refund those points at the end of stream. Okay. Now, how do we?
damn, you already got all that, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I know all the keyboard shortcuts and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I missed how you did it, which whoopie do. I'm enjoying what I'm getting, and I'm hoping I'm doing okay, and that I'm sure I will. You said take my time, but yeah, there's just doing some of the intricacies, and yeah, I'm actually pretty done and happy.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Whenever you're ready, let me know, and we'll move on to the next step.
Okay, so yeah, I'm done with the erasing portion. Mine looks, in my opinion, just like yours, except I didn't readjust whatever we did that first time. So my hand that's
The
on the
hand.
right hand of the screen and that my wrist is a little fucked up, but whoopie doo. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, this is more just about the. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna upload this myself. That's why I went back to redo that. I'm gonna upload this to
Yeah.
BBTV so that USA can use it. Um, So, okay, we're gonna go. I got over to the tools on the right there. And then underneath the eraser tool, a couple tools underneath the eraser tool, you're gonna see like a little stick, like a popsicle looking thing. It's called the Dodge
Yeah.
tool. Um,
Yeah.
yep, that'll make the picture brighter. Um, easy as that.
Do I just click the box or the checkered shit?
No, the box. You wanna, yeah, 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 yeah. You wanna go over the box with it, and you'll see it lighten up. And then we can hit like, then we can like,
Is it safe for me to make that circle really big and just like rub everywhere, or is
yeah,
it dangerous to
that's
do that?
exactly what you want to do. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you could just hit Control Z if you don't like how it turned out. But so that'll just make it a little brighter. And I'm gonna go in and like touch up the eyes a little bit, like do some spot stuff so that the eyes just pop a little bit more. You don't have to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna control V again.
So there's multiple ways to do that. That's just one of the easier ways. Should we go even brighter? Let's see. No, it's gonna be washed out. Okay. All right. So that sounds good, Clover. Yeah. If I decide to, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
All right. That sounds good.
Yep. And then so, yeah. Whenever you're ready, Bigley. The next, take your time. Like I said, the next step is now we're done. Pretty much, we're done. That is it. Now, I'll explain how to save it and resize it for it to be the shape of an emote.
Okay.
You ready for the next step? Or you just
Yep.
saying okay to what I said?
I got you. I got you. I'm ready. Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Exactly. Proper speak should be good or used. I'm ready.
Okay. So, we are going to go up to the file bar, where it says file, edit. You're going to go to image, and then we're going to click canvas size.
Okay.
Okay. So, this part can get a little tricky. At a base level, an emote needs to be square. So, we're going to make it. Let me see really quickly if it still fits. So all you do is you see where the width and the height is at. You just have to match those two. You just type in there. I would replace the 500 and type 387 so that both the width and the height are 387, and you'll see a ratio bar or a ratio number change next to a little chain link right under where it says pixels. It'll change to 1 to 1. That means that it is a square, and that's what you need for an emote.
Okay. And I haven't hit the OK at the bottom. All I did was change the 500 to 387 so it matched the other one.
Yep.
And then I clicked the lower one height on that, and then it did switch it to 1-to-1 ratio.
Good. Yep. All right. You could hit OK now, and that screenshot I grabbed was perfect. Usually it's not. Usually it doesn't. Yeah. You could hit OK. Hopefully the box should be right in the center now too. Normally you're gonna have to move it. Yeah. So if you wanted to adjust it, that first tool, the cursor tool, is the move tool. And so you can move it just so that it's like perfectly directly centered. And if you move it around, you'll see to a red line pop up that'll let you know that it's like centered with like the
layout
like if go ahead, sorry.
is centered with the layout, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
within the
it's
box.
yep.
Gotcha.
And so it's not a big deal. You don't even really need to move it. Like I said, it usually, and then two, we could trim these edges up a bit, right where there's still like quite a bit of extra space there, and we could bump probably that number down to like 350 by 350, but we don't really need to do that. It's not a big deal. That's something that you would do if the emote needs to be a specific file size. It can't be larger than 1 megabyte to upload to Twitch. So if your emote ends up being like 1.2 megabytes, that's something you could do. You could go back in and remove this, go make it 350 by 350, and that'll lower the file size by just enough probably to like be able to upload it. But that's not that important right now. I shouldn't yeah. So that's pretty much it. This part is also important. When you go, so now we're gonna export it. So go to File, and you don't want to save it. You want to go to Export As, and then we have to do a PNG. Okay. Now that we've removed the background, all that checkered space on the picture is going to be transparent. JPEGs don't have transparent backgrounds. Only the PNG file has the transparent background. So we have to export it as a PNG.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm there, and I'm going to click it. I'm looking at the same thing you are.
Great. So we could see at the bottom there, it says 103 kilobytes. So that's definitely very below the 1 megabyte requirement so we're pretty good. This looks like a great size. It should be named number 1 box PNG, and then we just hit save. And that is it. That's how you make an emote. And so if you open it up as an image,
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to keep the original you gave me, so I'm just the one thing I'm doing is adding number one box.
it shouldn't,
Edited.
because you're saving it as a PNG. The screenshot that I took is a JPEG, so you should actually be able to. Maybe it won't actually let you name it the same, but yeah. Maybe put number one box emote or edited or something
Cool.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just added to the name and called it edited, so I still have your original one. So if I want to play with that one again, and then, but I get to see what I've done versus how it started.
Um. So yep, there you go. That's how you make a little emote. Yeah, was there other, again, that's, I wanted to keep it pretty basic for the first one. Like I'm not really an artist or anything, so I can't really like teach you how to draw or anything like that. Um but yeah, I don't that was the plan. I don't was there questions that you had, or if you want to do that exact same process again with something else, we could do that so that it kind of sticks with you if you want.
Yeah. I already saved it, so I can. Well, how do I clear this one off of here and then maybe search my PC for a image?
So if you go over to the right hand side, you'll have to add a new layer. So there's a section on the right hand side. It says layers, channels, paths. And then there's
Yep.
a bunch of options there where it says background. Yeah. So go down to the bottom and next, what are the tools at the bottom there? It's so we got like add raster
Like a
mask,
chain link.
new adjust. What? Sorry.
It looks like a chain link, then EFF,
Yes.
uh,
Mhm. Yeah.
a square with a circle, then
Go to
a
the
circle with a half filled.
go to the paper that's folded. That's what you want. You want the folded paper that's going to add a new layer, because you have to have at least
Okay.
one layer. And now
Yep.
you could grab the background and you could just drag it down to the thing next to the piece of paper is the garbage, is the trash. So you could just grab that layer, that background layer, drag it to where the trash can's at, hover over the trash can with your mouse, and it'll remove it. And then you might actually want to, maybe you could refresh too, because I don't know the size of the image that you're bringing in, right? So if you just refresh the page, go to a new Photopea page again where you could just drop a file in it. That'd probably be the best way to go about doing it, honestly. Actually, you could just go
Okay.
refresh
I'll
it,
just
or
copy the URL and open another tab and see how
yeah,
that works.
exactly. Yep.
Okay. If you will give me just a second to uh, see what photo I might want to bring in.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take and open my email again because I'm going to email you a picture that I'm going to try to use.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Yep.
Real quick, how the heck do I get you out of spam and that? How do I put you in my inbox?
Maybe if you right click the email that I sent you, like in the file bar menu on the left hand side, if you right click it, there should be an option that says move to inbox.
That's what I thought, and yeah, I'm not seeing inbox, but I'll find it later or something. So,
Yeah, I'm not 100% how to do that. Yeah, sorry.
try something different. I'll just copy your URL or your email address and honestly don't know if this is the best picture to use, but at least it's a big size, I guess. So
Cool. Yeah. So I
because I tried.
uploaded that to BBTV. Everybody, if anybody wants to use that on their own channel, there we go. Did we add it to our? Yeah. So now we could use it. There it is. We sent it to USA Hole. Um, number one box. We could have went a little brighter maybe with it. Yeah, I feel like we could have went a little brighter maybe. It's fine. I think I still have it open. So let's do that. Yeah, let me know when you send the picture. As well.
Yeah, no rush on my end, and yeah, I
Okay.
did send it. So you're doing something to do your thing.
Oh, yeah. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do with this picture?
Really, again, probably a bad example because truly I had that. I took a picture off of my, with my phone off the PC, and there's nothing to crop or anything. I guess I could the carpeting or something, so I could put that couch anywhere on any background or something.
Yeah.
But it's also big. Again, you mentioned it's big, so that or too big, bigger than 1 megabyte.
Yep.
So just something to toy with that maybe I see what you're talking about, how to change the size. And again,
Yeah, I could talk you
if
through
too
that. So,
advanced, I don't know if it's the best to do or what.
hmm. Why can't I? I can't download it for some reason. Whatever. We're just gonna screenshot it.
Huh.
Actually, why can't I? Why don't I have the option to fucking download it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, yeah. If we go to, why is this? Why is it? Why is that still there? if we go to File and then Export as PNG, we can take a look at the size. Yeah, so it's 2.6 megabytes. Now, there's a couple things we could do. Man, why is it fucking lagging out of nowhere like that? Okay. So you can actually just so we could go to export it. If you wanted to do no editing, okay, we could go back to export. It didn't we're gonna have to no don't keep aspect ratio. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we can, if you didn't want to do any editing, you could go back to that export file, export as PNG, and now with the height and the width, you'll click that little chain link that says keep aspect ratio because you want to turn that off. And now we can make it a box. We can make it a square. So I'll change it to 1,380 by 1,380. And then there's a slider bar that just says quality. And we could just bring that down until that number at the bottom there that's telling us how big the file size is going to be drops below 1 megabyte.
So first I gotta put bolt at 1380. Is that what you said?
Yes. So you'll have to click the chain link in between.
Yep.
Yep. Because that'll let you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep.
Is that in 1380?
Yep.
Okay. Now slide the bar.
And I've got it at 55%, and that's 1 megabyte. So let's go even. You might want to go even lower than that. Like 50%. So that's
I'm following you all the way where like that. I'm sliding the bar. I brought mine to 55% also, but I'm not seeing how you know that it's
in
near
on the image. You should see look where the image is at in the lower right part of the image. There should be like a black bar that's telling you the size of the file, right?
I got you. And yeah, mine at 55 says 1 megabyte.
Yeah, so I threw it down to 50 because sometimes I've tried to upload files that are exactly 1 megabyte, and sometimes it's just like, nah, you can't do that. So I'd go slightly below 1 megabyte. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you could just save it. Yeah, but so if you wanted to edit it or anything, we could talk about that as well. And so, what up, Jason? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Jason, welcome. Camera's off. Sorry. Oh, fuck. It's a blood moon tonight, too. I should go look at it. I should go look at the moon. Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good, Jason. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Cool. I follow you on that. I'm running outside with the phone here to look at the moon. I'm cloudy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's cloudy around here. Might skateboard or roller skate to the park later.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't getting the moon for a while at least. I'm gonna go. Oh. Yeah, I appreciate that because with what you just showed me, like gives me again the very beginning basics that I can tinker with that. Again, I can try and search the internet for images that I want, and I can try and copy them or take them and then try and edit them. How with what we did.
Yep, and then you can make an account on here. I'll post a website into chat. and so you can make an account on this website, and then you can upload your emotes to this website so that anybody that's on Twitch can use them. Called Better BBBTTV, Better TTV.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna click it, then I'll take the URL again in my folder I have set up for this. I have a Word document in there, so like if something like this is where I copy that, paste it in that folder in the Word document. Can I ask you a question as to sometimes my cats walk on my my desk here, and so I don't know if they stepped and touched the keypad or if I was drunk one night and accidentally bumped something, but my computer for about a month now, I've not been able to hit the Windows button and the screen print. I ain't been able to do that. Would you have a clue how to re-engage that?
I could Google it real quick. You're just on Windows.
Yeah.
Do you have a gaming keyboard or do you just have a regular keyboard?
I would say it's just regular.
Okay, yeah, because some gaming keyboards specifically have a game mode where when you hit that button on the key, it deactivates all those like things like the Windows button and like so you don't accidentally like bump into it and close out of your game or something.
I don't have that, and I'm familiar with how that works with the number lock button on any keyboard.
Okay, yeah, I haven't used Windows in a long time. So yeah, I'm not. The Windows button doesn't work at all.
It does. It brings up some kind of window in the lower left in combination with the screen print button that saves whatever's on your monitor. It hasn't worked, but I can get my brother to try and help me with that, or like I can Google it and try and see if I can figure it out. I just personally don't mess with much of shit that I don't touch anything that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because well, it's just like what I'm looking up is that what I'm seeing is that like it might be something a little more difficult that I could fix just over the Discord right now. It says the internet's telling me that it could be related to like driver issues and stuff like that, or like if you've not updated your stuff in a while, that can lead to that sort of problem as well.
Okay, cool. With that said, and exactly, I probably it's been a good while. I know my Adobe's acting up, and I gotta update it. Cool. I appreciate it, and as with anything I ask, I don't mean to like try and ask too much. It's just if it's something real easy, to you guys, I feel like it doesn't hurt to ask, in my opinion. But again, I understand tech support is immensely expensive. But
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if that's one I can really help you out with. My bad.
Cool.
Um,
No, thank you.
well, yeah, that was kind of all I had planned to teach you. So I mean, if you had questions, further questions, or you wanted to do something else, we could do that.
Uh, at the moment, I jotted down the basics. I jotted down that Photopea is the thing. I've already got it open, so I'm gonna actually save that URL into
Yeah, bookmark it.
my
Bookmark
files.
it. Yeah.
Um, I have written down that Control plus D. I guess I didn't write what that does.
It deselects your selection. It deselects your selection. So when we had selected that stuff to erase, to make sure that it was that we didn't erase what we didn't, the things that it was like selecting. So
Okay.
so if
Yeah.
yeah, to remove that, you hit Control D. And I mean, you can right click to and the options will come up. To There's multiple ways to go about doing all this sort of stuff. But yeah, the keyboard, I think shortcuts are kind of the, if you start using those, I think it'd be a good idea, because you're gonna get better at it, versus like always right clicking and like looking for the tool. If you start now trying to remember the shortcut keys, I think it'll improve your ability to use the program. That's why I could do things so quick. I'm hitting just a bunch of buttons on the keyboard, switching between tools and stuff. um the
Cool.
seconds do start to add up when you're editing large amounts of things.
Cool. And that's what I got is again just the what seemed important via what we already did. So I have then the Control plus Z undoes or undo. Alt plus scroll wheel zooms in and out. Control plus wheel is left and right. The lollipop lightens the picture. And then the emote needs to be square, 1 MB, no bigger, and export as PNG.
Yep. Yeah, I would say the PNG is the more important part. And then two. So if you want to write another one down, two really good shortcuts to know are. Oh wait. Oh, can you not redo things? Wait, how do you? If you hit Control, if you hit Shift Control Z, it should. Wait, why is it not doing that? Step forward. It should so like, let's say you've messed up, you hit Control Z to undo it, and you're like, you know what? Actually, wait, I did like and wanted that. You should be able to hit Shift and Control Z. Yeah, and it'll like, here. Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, and I'm watching.
Okay. So watch. Like say you erase something, right? And you're like, I don't know if I like that too much. You go Control Z, and you're like, actually, you know what? I did like what I did there. You can hit Control Shift Z, and it'll bring that, it'll step forward. If you go to edit, up at the top there, next to file, it also tells you the shortcuts, right? So you could see step forward and step back. Those are the two shortcuts that I just taught you: Shift Control Z and Control Z. It should tell you. So as well, when you hover over the tools, right, you could see a letter next to it, right? Like the crop tool has got a C next to it. The magic wand had a W next to it. If so, that
Yeah.
those letters are letting you know that that's the hotkey on the keyboard. If you just hit W, if you just hit L, the
Okay.
lasso tool will come up. If you hit V, the move tool will come up. Yep.
Really cool. Really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's yeah, one of my yeah, I very often actually will like just hover over all the tools. When I first started doing Photoshop and stuff like this, I would just hover over all the tools, and I'd make myself like a little note card of all the shortcuts. And then, after like a couple months of looking at that note card, I didn't even need it anymore, right?
So yeah, I don't think I have any other questions. Again, just those basics gives me an intro. Something to play with for a good little bit, and then once I'm say better at that or want to do something more, I know eventually I'd love to learn how to do the make emojis move or whatever, twerk. You know what I'm saying? Not shake their butt, whatever the hell, just move. But I got a lot of learning to do, and so I'm game to do something else if I don't have any decent pictures or whatever that I know what I want to edit, because I threw some in on my PC in case like this that you offered, but really I cropped them off my phone. So like I took pictures of my cats and dog and uh but then I held touched their image on there because I didn't want my, say, carpet or couch in the background, so I already cropped them in a sense off of my phone, and then I saved them on my PC, but then it's already done. I don't know what we would do with those right now anyhow. So
Yeah, I think you should do some lighter more basic editing first. The animating stuff is going to be really difficult. It is not easy.
okay.
Because you need like, I mean, if you look at here, let me try to get an animated emote in chat. Okay, so yeah, if you look at that clomp wave that Blue Room posted, right, where that little arm's waving, right, like even that
Nope.
is going to be difficult. That's like 20 or 30 different pictures, right, of that arm in a different position. So they took the arm and they had 20 or 30 different saved files that were all that same picture with the arm in a different position, and then you upload that
I get
into like an editor that'll put that all to put all of those. It takes a GIF is literally just like 20 images put together. So those are all 20 individually drawn images of the arm in a different position, and then you compile it into a GIF. And then it turns it into that. So it's a little more complicated of a process.
okay.
But
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, we could do that maybe another time. So yeah, this was good. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, you want any final words or thoughts or anything?
No, no, I'm good, and I thank you again. Don't want to bring up yesterday, but I want to throw out an apology in that I was quite wasted.
Yeah.
Obviously,
No. What
couldn't
during
hold
the
my
debate?
thought.
Yeah, I don't think that
I ran off
I don't.
afterwards.
Yeah,
You're
you were
like, if
good.
I bring you on, you can hold topic, right? And then instantly I went off topic, saying how I don't know how to do shit.
Oh yeah. No, it doesn't. I'm not usually during the debates too. I don't even really look at the chat. Definitely moving forward, it's not helpful. People are talking shit about you. People are just being dicks, and so it's at no point in time is looking in the chat helpful during the debate. So you're good. Yeah, you don't need to apologize at all. It's fine. It's fine.
All good. All right. Well, I'm here watching. If you stay streaming or do anything, I'll watch you. I know Gwen will be coming on here sometime tonight, probably, but I got nothing going on, so I'm here with you watching whatever the heck you do.
Yeah, we'll probably stay on for a little bit. Maybe I'll look and see if I have anything to animate, and maybe I could go do something like that. But I probably talk a little bit about politics, and then right into Gwen.
All good. All good. I
Cool.
thank you again for your time. I understand it's worth some money, and I make some money. I'll throw something your way. I'll figure out how to do that.
Yeah,
I
don't even worry
appreciate
about it.
you.
No, we do it for free.
No, thank you.
Hell yeah. I'll talk to you later.
See you.
Okay. Nice. You're welcome. Welcome in. I never hit the bong. I've been trying to hit the bong for like a minute here. I never did that, so I'm gonna do that. I was pretty drunk too. Yeah. Definitely. Like towards the end of the debate there, I kind of browned out for sure. I had gotten whiskey, and so I didn't really pace myself. Anyways, welcome, struggling. Thank you for joining. Um, So yeah, that was just a little art session. I was teaching Bigly like just at a base level how to like make an emote there. So I don't know if there's. I guess we could edit things here. Yeah, yeah, Blue Room. Um, but yeah, no, hell no. We do it for free. We do it for free. We do it for free around here. That's how it works. One of my least, I hate cliches, chat. I do not a fan of cliches. Hate them. They're the worst. And so yeah, one of my least favorite is there nothing in life is free. Drives me up a fucking wall. I like that's why I push so hard too when I talk about doing things for free, where I'm like, I fucking hate that idea. That's a load of bullshit. Some Twitch user came in here one time and was like, I will never forget that because it pissed me off so fucking much. They were like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll hit the bong, yeah. What they say? They were like, first day of business class at college. My professor wrote this up on the board, and it was like, it was like that. It was like NS. It was like Nastaful, Nstafl, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" They were like, "No, no such thing as a free lunch." And I was like, "I'll take you out to lunch for free, dog. I'll." I've got friends in high places. I guarantee you we could go somewhere and we will not have to pay. I promise you. I will take you out for lunch for free and I will explain to you how there sometimes is such a thing as a free fucking lunch if you're a nice enough person. Yeah, Blue Room gets it. Blue Room knows. And so that's my least favorite. It was just so funny because they were all like first day of business class in college. My teacher had this written up on the board. No such thing as a free lunch. Oh my god. And I was like, bullshit. 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 All right, let's hit this bong. I've not Clover, no, sorry. I could make a pizza. That's very true. I am kind of hungry. Hmm. I did get pizza related items. Okay, all right, Clover. Sounds good. I'll let you know. Look, I'll probably end up refunding it tonight. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna follow through with it, but if I do, yeah, I'll let you know. It's I don't have my window open. It's kind of hot up in my room, and I was gonna be going downstairs now to make this pizza and stuff, so I just don't want to. My uncle's still awake, so um, yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Okay. Well, should we do politics? Should we go back to politics? Thank you all for joining the I spelled this wrong um, art section. Yeah, we might clip that, add that to our highlights. I think that's pretty good. Like, just a base how to make emotes sort of situation, right? So, um, yeah, Bigly, that was fun. Yeah, like I wish that I could teach you more, right? Like again, I'm not an artist, so I can't really teach you how to draw or anything, right? But that's sort of on you. If you have questions though, if you start drawing things or or like that's the thing too, Bigly, you don't have to know how to draw either. You can grab like here, let me see my emotes. Do I have a That's where I uploaded the emote. That's why I uploaded the emote there, Bigly, right? So now any streamer can use that emote, right? That's what I've uploaded the emote to. So if you're making emotes, right, you can upload them to there so that when people are like, "Oh, what's your portfolio? What do your emotes look like?" You can be like, "Oh, here's my Better TV page. of all of the emotes that I've made, and any streamer could just use them for free, right? And you could just yeah. So yeah, if you end up making some, you can upload them there and share them with everybody. Yeah, 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 hell yeah. Um, yep, exactly. Blue Room gets it. Okay. Um, so what was I just saying? Oh yeah, 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 Bigly. So like, here, let's see the emotes here. Right, so here, I guess the wrong emote would be a good example, right? Like you don't have to know how to draw Bigly, right? You see my wrong emote? I didn't draw any of that. I didn't draw any of that. The I what I did was I just took a brick background, a free stock photo of a brick background, right? And I used there's already a text feature in Photopea. You could just add text, right? So it added that text. I typed the word wrong, right? And then I changed the font to the font that it is, right? I didn't draw it. I didn't draw that by hand, right? And all I did was erase it. I erased it. I erased the word, and then I recorded me erasing it, and then reversed it so that it looked like it was getting written on the wall. So yeah, you don't really need to know how to draw or do things like that, right? Like it's just more about like how much effort you're willing to like put in for like how much you want to learn. Yeah, so yeah, you don't even really need to learn how to draw, right? Like you could use stock photos, use free stock photos and stuff like that. And so let's see the other ones. Um, Here the Trumpian, here yeah, the Trumpian too, right? Like that's literally this onion right here. I just put a picture of Trump's face over it, right? Um, so yeah. Oh, and here, same with the trash can, the burning trash can. Um, I went and I looked up dumpster fires on the. It's hard to see the words that are on there, but it does say trash can of freedom on in there, I believe, or it says freedom trash can. Um, and so yeah, that's a reference to I actually did I screenshot the what I don't even remember what I did for that one, but yeah, I found a burning trash can and just again type those words over it and just remove the background. So yeah, yeah, you don't have to really work that hard. You know. So, oh yeah, yeah, like I said, go do some stuff on your own, and then when you got questions, right, just like you could DM me or let me know, and then we could right, go try to do something. And if you're like, oh man, I don't know how to do this, you could DM me, and I can let you know. I can let you know. Okay. So I guess let's just watch a YouTube video. I don't know. Should we read some news? I gotta hit this bong, and I'm gonna make pizza. So USA Hole usually goes live around this time too. Um, so I mean they're probably going to be live soon, so we won't watch. Is Trump doomed? Yeah, all right, let's watch this actually. Robert
And it
Reich.
is the
Here we go.
Saturday Coffee Clutch with
Yes, coffee clatch. What does that mean? A casual social gathering, usually for conversation. Oh my God, we need that in the title. Yeah, hell yeah, Bigly. Fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Um, Political Clatch. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Does Google or my spell check is telling me that that's not an actual word? Did I spell it right? I definitely spelled it right. That's hilarious. That must be an old word, huh? My spell check is telling me that that's not an actual word. On the Twitch here, can we add that to the dictionary? Add to dictionary. Yeah, yeah. Okay. There we go. Political clatch. Pizza clatch. Yep, that's right. So yeah, let's watch this, and then we're probably gonna rate it a USA hole in a little bit here. But this looks good. Am I gonna go make a pizza? Might as well. Might as well. I have instant pizza dough.
It takes about like 5 minutes to rise. You just kind of like add water. It's like a pre-set bag of like which is interesting. I want to look into that because it's just like it's like $1.50 or like $2 for it. So I was sort of like I was like, what am I even paying for with this instant pizza dough? Like what ingredients are in here that's making this like instant pizza? Can I not just like I don't know. I have no idea, but it works pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty effective. So yeah, I'm just gonna go add water to this instant pizza dough. Hold on now. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. The fuck? What the fuck is an instant pizza dough? No rise yeast. Ah, okay. Is that a thing? Is that what they're using? Instant pizza dough versus traditional pizza dough. Yeah, because the pizza dough has no yeast or no rising time, it is not as light and airy as leavened pizza dough. Yeah, but it's still just as good. It's just because it's more about the time factor, right? Like more about the time. If I go make pizza dough, I mean that's a whole like fucking 8 hour, like a day process, right? Like I don't, you're letting that shit rise for quite a while. But yeah, it makes really good thin crust style pizza. So all right, anyways, I guess I'm gonna make pizza. Yeah, it's I know for real, Blue Room, but it's like well, that's what I was like because it's not. Why does the yeast rise so fast though? Like what? Can I? Because I was like, oh, can I make my own? Interesting. No boil lasagna noodles. Nice. Yeah, hell yeah. Nice. I like just eating lasagna noodles. Sometimes I'll just eat lasagna noodles for like as just pasta as like a regular pasta. They're so much fun. It's hilarious. They're so big. Everything about it is just the best. It's funny, it's filling, they're tasty. It just every it's one of those classic win-win-win scenarios. Everything about just eating straight lasagna noodles is just phenomenal. Okay, all right, anyways. All right, let's do some politics. Yeah. Let's do some politics here. I guess political. This is a political stream. Politics, me spelt political stream. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna raid into USA Hole. So I don't know if we'll get through this video. Hopefully, maybe they'll go live at like midnight. They probably will be live soon. So I'm gonna stop talking and go get this pizza dough ready. And like I said, maybe I'll set up the camera so you could see me make it, but like it won't really be that exciting. I'm just gonna press it out. That's right. Politicking, political analysis. So it's like, I mean, if y'all really want to see it, I guess we could do that, but it's really not going to be that exciting. I'm going to press the pizza dough out and put sauce. I don't have any toppings, I just have cheese, so it really isn't going to be that exciting. I'm pretty sure I have a VOD up. If you want me to see me making a pizza, go check my VODs. I'm pretty sure I uploaded the last one where I was making a pizza in the VODs. All right,
Heather
let's get into it.
And yours truly, Robert Rush. Heather, it is nice to see you again. Did you have a good Labor Day weekend?
I did. I got out of town. I went to Calistoga.
Gotcha.
There were
Yeah, no worries.
fires, but we
struggling?
didn't.
Yeah, good night. I assume you're saying you're going to bed. Good night. Good night. Struggling's down for the count. Bam! Down for the count. Get some sleep. Get your beauty
breathe
sleep.
the smoke.
It is fire season.
I know, it's
in
very
California.
scary. And you've been traveling.
Yeah, I've been on the road.
The pizza?
Selling, flogging.
It'll be 2 seconds. Like it'll literally be 1 minute of me pressing out the dough and putting sauce and cheese on top of it, and then it'll just be in the oven. Like I don't know. It's too much for me to. I don't know where the tripod's at. Okay, all right. If I find the tripod, okay, all right, for the phone, I'll consider it. All right, I'll take a quick look around for it. All right, but let's talk about politics now. All right. Yeah. Good night.
Of course it is. Hawking.
Hawking, flogging, the book.
Good night, struggling.
And met with wonderful people all over the country.
And the movie you had back to back. You did
yes.
Coming Up Short event, and then you rushed over to the
Blue
Last
Room.
Class film event.
Yes, in fact, we've done that several times.
In terms of the book, what I've loved is you've never once mentioned the unmentionable, which
Okay, let's
is
get to the
where
good
Jeff
stuff.
Bezos.
I want to
these
hear
people-
about Trump.
Link that I want to announce for the album to come out.
All right, you.
All right, let's get past the pleasantries. I want to hear
Certainly
about
from
Trump.
the economy, but
Here we go.
but
Here we go.
wants to deflect. But
To deflect. I mean, what he's up to these days. Let's
Here we
talk
go, here we
about
go.
Trump's latest antics.
There we go.
To deflect. I mean, what he's up to
Okay.
these days.
deflect. I mean, he wants to deflect. By the way, he will beginning today, certainly from the economy, but also obviously from Jeffrey Epstein and a couple of other things we'll talk about. But the economy, we are in a jobs crash. It's a big deal. The Bureau of Labor Statistics yesterday came out with its August report, which showed remarkably only 22,000 net new jobs. Now, put this into context.
You have to.
What we assume about the economy, given just the population growth, is you're going to have 180,000 at least net new jobs per month. So when you get down to 22,000, you think that, I mean, something is wrong. And then the Bureau of Labor Statistics, even though Donald Trump doesn't believe it, what they do is they revise their previous months based upon new information. They can
And
revise them.
data. The word is data.
Yeah, new data,
Yeah.
new actual analysis, new facts. And some of those facts are rounded up, and they don't come in every single month, but they do come in. And what the Bureau of Labor Statistics, can you say that? Statistics.
No, you said it beautifully.
Found is that the June number actually was a negative number, negative 13%. In other words, a job loss.
By thousands, right? 17,000 or something?
17,000. This is a huge deal. We haven't seen a net negative job report since 2020, since December of 2020.
Which was a pandemic.
Which
we'll
was the
remind
beginning.
everybody.
Actually, a lot of businesses, there were a lot of economic indicators that we were heading into a pandemic. So the question is, what in the world is going on here? And when I say a jobs crash, I mean that employers are just scared. They don't know what Donald Trump is going to do next. When you have an economy under the thumb of somebody who is as arbitrary and capricious and mercurial as Donald Trump.
Belligerent.
And belligerent. Well, we'll get to the belligerence in a moment. But you just have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone next week, next month. So are you going to make new decisions to expand, to hire? No, you're not, obviously. And on top of that, you've got inflation. Donald Trump is hired not only initially to create... Hired. He's hired. Hopefully, he'll be fired.
I think he was
But he's
voted
hired
in.
especially to get prices down and create new jobs. Well, he's obviously not creating new jobs, but prices are not coming down. Prices are going up, largely because of his
Tariffs.
Well, no, we won't.
Sorry. Import taxes.
Import taxes.
But they're tariffs. But they're import taxes.
So I mean, what we know already is that importers are paying huge sums of money. They are not absorbing it themselves. They are passing it on to the companies, to retailers, to manufacturers, to others
Who
in
then
the United
pass it
States.
on to
Who then pass it on to
consumers.
And to you and me and everybody else. And so food, I mean, look at vegetables. Vegetables. Eat your vegetables. Do you say that to Ollie?
Yeah, and he
Eat
does.
your vegetables?
Well, produce more generally. We
I
also
don't.
do a lot of
I have a
fruit.
vegetable. The reason I'm so short, I've decided, is because I hated to eat vegetables.
But did you do it anyway?
I didn't.
Interesting.
My mother used to pry open my mouth and shove peas in my
Really?
mouth.
Even peas you wouldn't do?
I wouldn't, and she shut my mouth, and I developed a really. Anyway, vegetable prices have gone up 40%. Really, in July they went up. I mean, that's the last measure we have. And it's true. Electricity is rising faster, twice as fast as inflation. So you've got all of these prices going up very fast, and you have job growth at almost nothing. Really important inflection point. Trump is blaming the Fed's inability or unwillingness to lower interest rates for the lack of job growth. But the Fed doesn't want to lower interest rates if you have inflation on the horizon, obviously.
Right.
So,
and stagflation is a worry, but he blames Jerome Powell specifically
he
over
blames
and over and over again.
Look, Trump is always going to look for somebody else to blame, always. And the blame is now the Fed and Jerome Powell and Lisa Cook and everybody he wants to replace.
And the head of BLS, and I mean, pick it.
But the reality here is that this economy is Donald Trump's economy. He can no longer blame Joe Biden. Yep. He now runs the economy. It's his tariffs. There were no tariffs to speak of before Donald Trump. He came up with a whole cockamamie tariff regime.
What is the average going to be? 18, 19%? I mean, it's very high.
It's very high.
It's bigger than we all even thought that he would do.
Yeah, and that means that we're all paying that import tax, everybody. And it's a much larger tax on lower income people, it gets me to the last point in terms of the economy, and it's very important. We're dealing really with a two-tiered economy.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna raid into USA Hold. They just went live. All right, so we're gonna short art stream today, everybody. That was good. That was fun. I think it was good. Yeah, Bigley, I'm glad I was able to help you out. I know it was kind of short and it wasn't a whole lot of information. But hopefully that was helpful, right? And so, my headspace just isn't in the politics right now. I really want to focus on this video and take some notes on it. So I think I'll save it for the next stream. So, yeah, I should really do some IRL stuff. It's a little messy. And I got to take some trash out and, yeah, hell yeah, Bigley, good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll probably upload that then, and, upload that VOD. The VOD will be up, so and maybe I'll cut that into like a YouTube video or something so people can watch and just get a basic idea of how to make an emote. So yeah, that felt really good, Bigley. Yeah, I think yeah, we'll end on that high note. That felt really good. Yeah, that was pretty good because I don't really know what I'm doing either, so it's just like teaching other people can be a little difficult as well because I'm like I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I just I'm just out here doing random shit. Like I really don't know. And so, okay, we're running out of time. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I will catch you all later. Short stream today. I'll be back. I know Arberlin did miss it. But okay, we gotta go. All right. See you all later. Bye.